Hello, and welcome to this month's Delaware Spotlight video. I'm Brett Davis, a solution architect with over 20 years experience in supporting customers in driving value from Dynamics 365, the Power Platform, and all things AI. And today we're exploring one of the most transformative innovations in customer service, autonomous service agents in Dynamics 365. One of the biggest challenges facing customer service organizations is keeping knowledge bases current and comprehensive. Service representatives resolve hundreds of issues daily, but that valuable knowledge often remains locked in closed cases, never making it into searchable knowledge articles that could help future customers. The result? Case handlers reinvent solutions to common problems, resolution times suffer, and customer satisfaction declines. That's where autonomous service agents come in. These AI-powered agents use generative AI to enhance customer service efficiency and effectiveness. And today, we're focusing on one agent that's revolutionizing knowledge management, the Customer Knowledge Management Agent. Over the next few minutes, we'll explore 4 powerful agents, walk through a live demonstration of how the Customer Knowledge Management Agent autonomously creates knowledge articles from resolved cases, and show you how this technology can transform your knowledge base from static to dynamic. So let's get started. Dynamics 365 features 4 autonomous service agents, each addressing key customer service challenges. Here's a brief overview of them. First, there's the Customer Intent Agent. Using generative AI, this agent identifies customer intents, such as refunds or technical support, by analyzing cases and conversations, helping you understand customer needs and recommending relevant knowledge articles for faster resolution. Second, there's the Case Management Agent. This agent automates the full case lifecycle, from creation all the way to closure, by extracting details from customer interactions and updating case records without manual input, ensuring accuracy and saving time for service representatives. Third, there's the Customer Knowledge Management Agent, which is what we'll be taking a closer look at a little bit later on. After a case closes, this agent transforms case data and conversations into knowledge articles, filling gaps and keeping your knowledge base current. It supports both real-time and historical knowledge creation for continuous improvement. Fourth, there's the Quality Evaluation Agent. This agent generates autonomous assessments of customer interactions using custom evaluation criteria, delivering insights and recommendations, and streamlining bulk reviews to enhance service quality. Together, these 4 agents create a proactive, intelligent customer service ecosystem, all powered by AI. Now let's take a look at the Customer Knowledge Management Agent in action. I'm going to demonstrate both real-time and historical knowledge creation, showing you how this agent transforms resolved cases into valuable, searchable knowledge articles. We'll walk through 2 scenarios. First, we'll see real-time knowledge creation, where the agent creates a knowledge article immediately when a case is resolved. Second, we'll trigger historical knowledge creation to analyze past cases and identify opportunities for new knowledge articles. So let's jump in. So here's a case that our customer service representative Jamie has just resolved. Let's take a look at the details. The user is unable to access their corporate account and is locked out of their email. If we go down to the description, we can see that they've reported that they've tried entering their password multiple times, but are completely locked out. We've all been there. If we move over to the notes, we can see that our customer service rep, Jamie, has thoroughly documented her troubleshooting steps and has successfully guided her customer through the password reset process. This is excellent documentation. Jamie has captured the step-by-step resolution, the root cause, and prevention advice. Now, instead of this valuable information remaining buried in a closed case, let's see what happens when she resolves this case. I'm going to resolve the case now. The Customer Knowledge Management Agent is configured for real-time knowledge creation, which means it will analyze this case as soon as it's marked as resolved. So, case resolved. Now watch what happens. The Customer Knowledge Management Agent has automatically created a knowledge article from this case. Let's take a look to see what it's generated. The Customer Knowledge Management Agent has created a comprehensive, well-structured knowledge article using the case title, the description, and Jamie's detailed notes. Notice several important things. First, this article is in draft status. This gives knowledge managers the opportunity to review, refine, and approve the content before it's published. The agent does the heavy lifting, but humans maintain control over quality and compliance. Second, the article structure is professional and follows best practices. It includes a clear title, summary, and resolution steps. Third, we can provide instructions to the agent at this point on any amendments or clarifications that we want the agent to incorporate. Now, once we hit Create Proposal, a knowledge manager can review this draft, make any necessary refinements, perhaps adding screenshots, adding keywords, or updating the language to match organizational standards, and then publish it. What previously took hours or days now takes minutes. Real-time knowledge creation is powerful, but what about all those cases that were resolved before the agent was enabled? Well, that's where historical knowledge creation comes in. The Customer Knowledge Management Agent can analyze past cases and conversations to identify patterns and knowledge gaps, and then autonomously create articles to fill those gaps. So let's jump over to our agent settings area where we can take a look at the bulk historical knowledge creation. Just a few points about how this works. Firstly, we can manage rules to determine which cases are used for the historical analysis. If I go in here, we can see that we have a fairly standard rule that simply restricts the creation process to only including and reviewing cases that are resolved and were modified within the last 30 days. We can also manage the attributes that the agent uses to determine the content of our cases. We can get the agent to make updates and revisions to existing articles. We can set the compliance status of newly created articles. And finally, we can set the creation language and whether or not we want newly created articles to be published automatically. With all of that being said, let's jump back up to the top and add this batch to the creation queue where we can then monitor its progress. Once that batch has been added to the queue, I can look at my creation queue and I can see what it's busy doing. How many records it's processed, how many articles it's created, etc., etc. And finally, the finished result. Here's a knowledge article that has been automatically created by the agent. We can see that it's in draft status and that it was created by Copilot. If I click into it, I have the ability to review it, add attachments, including images, product spec sheets, etc., and then ultimately approve and publish. So let's recap what we've covered today. We've explored 4 autonomous service agents in Dynamics 365. The Customer Intent Agent, which autonomously discovers customer intents and recommends solutions, reducing issue handling time. The Case Management Agent, which automates case creation and updates, eliminating manual data entry and ensuring accuracy. The Customer Knowledge Management Agent, which we demonstrated today, which transforms resolved cases into comprehensive knowledge articles, both in real time and historically, accelerating knowledge-based growth and improving resolution accuracy. And finally, the Quality Evaluation Agent, which autonomously scores customer interactions and provides actionable insights to supervisors. These agents work together to create a powerful, AI-driven customer service ecosystem that saves time, reduces errors, and empowers your teams to deliver exceptional customer experiences. So, what's next? If you're ready to transform your knowledge management and customer service operations with autonomous service agents, get in touch. The Delaware team would be delighted to discuss how these agents can be configured to your specific business needs. Thank you for watching this month's Dynamics 365 Spotlight. If you found this helpful, please feel free to share it with your colleagues. We'll see you next time with more insights into the latest innovations in Dynamics 365. And until then, happy innovating.